Jornal Nacional, Jornal Nacional Brazilian Portuguese, ʒoʁ'naw Nacional Portuguese for National Journal is the flagship television newscast of TV Globo. First airing on September 1, 1969, according to IBOPE Brazilian Institute of Public Opinion and Statistics in the week of September 28, October 4, 2015, it was the second most watched program in Brazilian television, with an average of 26,007,251 viewers per minute, roughly 12. History. Jornal Nacional premiered on September 1, 1969, hosted by Hilton Gomes and Cid Moreira, the first Rio de Janeiro-produced newscast to be shown nationwide. Months later, the program featured the network's first female weekend presenter, Marcia Mendes. During the 1970s, Jornal Nacional preferred to emphasize international news and sports. The British documentary Beyond Citizen Kane suggests that this happened so that Globo wouldn't have to report the repression of the Brazilian military government, which would have provided a substantial part of the network's growth. Despite this, the program introduced new innovations: color broadcasts in 1970, via satellite reports in 1974, live reports in 1977, and videotape footage in 1978. Through the 1980s, 3 episodes involving the program caused controversy. In 1982, Jornal Nacional's coverage of the state elections of Rio de Janeiro was accused of participating in a plot to fraud the elections. According to former Rede Globo employee Ramiro da Costa Machado, Leonel Brizola, a candidate of the opposition to the military regime, was a politician historically persecuted by Rede Globo owner Roberto Marinho. 2 years later, the program was accused of omitting information about the Diretas Ya, a popular campaign for the resuming of the direct election for president near the end of dictatorship. Finally, in 1989, Jornal Nacional was accused of editing a presidential debate between runoff candidates Fernando Collor and Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva in order to favor Collor. This episode is also extensively debated on Beyond Citizen Kane. In the 1990s, the quality of Rede Globo's journalism increased dramatically. Jornal Nacional presented its viewers breaking stories such as police brutality at Favlas, an interview with Paulo César Farias when he was on the run from the law, corruption cases on the Social Security, the kicking of the saint incident, among several others. In recent days, after the death of Marinho, Rede Globo's journalism again declined in quality. Jornal Nacional has preferred to broadcast stories produced on the Southeast, in spite of Globo having affiliates in every Brazilian state. During the Mensalão scandal and the 2006 general elections, Jornal Nacional was once again accused of airing anti-Lula biased news. Even worse, it lost great part of its viewership to Rede Record's Jornal da Record, which copied its style and also features former Jornal Nacional anchors Celso Freitas and Marcos Hummel as a relief presenter for Jornal da Record, and was known to be widely preferred as a more credible newscast than Jornal Nacional. On November 2005, host William Bonner caused controversy after he compared the average Jornal Nacional viewer with Homer Simpson, the ignorant main character of the American animated series The Simpsons. As part of Rede Globo's 50th anniversary, Jornal Nacional was in 2015 given a brand new look and a brand new intro. However, the theme tune will remain unchanged. Between March 17 and April 27 that year, the newscast aired on Chroma Key. On June 19, 2017, Jornal Nacional introduced a new set in the middle of a newsroom at Globo's Rio de Janeiro headquarters, which features a curved glass backdrop that can be used with laser projectors for background graphics and augmented reality effects. From August 31 through November 30, 2019, Saturday editions of Jornal Nacional were broadcast with anchor pairings representing Rede Globo's affiliates. Just months afterward, as a result of the coronavirus pandemic, the network news division decided that Bonner become the alternate Saturday presenter, while overall presentation duties were assumed by reporters from the flagship station in Rio de Janeiro full-time instead of Sao Paulo or Brasilia-based ones, with a four-person team appointed to alternate hosts. After over 50 years of broadcast, several reporters hosted Jornal Nacional. Hilton Gomes and Cid Moreira were the first hosts. In 1971, Sergio Chaplin replaced Gomes and joined Moreira as the longest-running duo of Jornal Nacional hosts. In 1983, Chaplin was replaced by Celso Freitas. Chaplin returned in 1989, hosting again with Moreira until 1996. In that year, William Bonner and Lillian Whitfield began serving as hosts. From 1998 and prior to December 5, 2011, Whitfield was replaced by Bonner's now ex-wife, Fatima Bernardes. Bonner and Bernardes recently tied with Chaplin and Moreira as the longest-running duo of Jornal Nacional hosts. From October 31, 2014, the former host of Fantástico, Renata Vasconcelos, replaced Patricia Poeta, who also replaced Fatima, and joined Bonner as the current hosts of this program. Main presenters: Hilton Gomes 1969–1971, Cid Moreira 1969–1996, Ronaldo Rosas 1971–1972, Sergio Chaplin 1972–1983, 1989–1996, Celso Freitas 1983–1989, William Bonner since 1996, Lillian Whitfield 1996–1998, Fatima Bernardes 1998–2011, Patricia Poeta 2011–2014, Renata Vasconcelos since 2014. Weather forecasting: Fabiana Scarinzi 2000–2004, Rossana Jatova 2004–2013, Flavia Freire 2012–2013, Michelle Lorito 2013–2015, Maria Julia Coutinho 2015–2019, and Lotterman 2019–2021, Ileana Marks since 2021. Relief presenters: Geraldo Pereira since 2002, Ana Paula Araujo since 2011, Juliana Moron since 2015, Rodrigo Bacardi since 2016, Ana Luisa Guimarães since 2017, Cesar Tralli since 2018, Flavio Fashel since 2019, Marcio Bonfim since 2020, Roberto Kovalik since 2020, Aline Aguirre since 2020, Jessica Senra since 2020, Aline Ferreira since 2020, Ana Lydia Dabes since 2020, Ayers Rocha since 2020, Cristina Ranzelin since 2020, Fabian Lindero since 2020, Felipe Toledo since 2020, Giovanni Spinixi since 2020, Larissa Pereira since 2020, Lydia Pace since 2020, Luana Borba since 2020, Lucimar Lescano since 2020, Luzimar Colliers since 2020, Liderwin Santos since 2020, Marcelo Magno since 2020, Felipe Lemos since 2020, Priscilla Castro since 2020, Sandro Dalpicalo since 2020, Thiago Roge since 2020, Andre Triguero since 2020, Helter Duarte since 2020, Mariana Gross since 2020, Aline Midledge since 2021, Paulo Renato Soares since 2021. Special relief presenters for the 50th Golden Anniversary season: Ayers Rocha Acre, Felipe Tadilo Alagoas, Aline Ferreira Amapa, Luana Borba Amazonas, Jessica Senra Bahia, Thais Lopes Sierra, Felipe Lemos Espirito Santo, Fabio William Federal District, Matthias Ribeiro Goiás, Giovanni Spinixi Maranhão, Luzimar Colliers Mato Grosso, Lucimar Lescano Mato Grosso do Sul, Aline Aguirre Minas Gerais, Priscilla Castro Para, Sandro Dalpicalo Paraná, Larissa Pereira Paraíba, Marcelo Magno Paiui, Marcio Bonfim Pernambuco. Cristina Ranzel in Rio Grande do Sul, Lydia Pace Rio Grande do Norte, Ellen Ferreira Roraima, Ana Lydia Dabes Rondônia, Fabian Lindero Santa Catarina, Carlos Tramontina São Paulo, Liderwin Santos Sergipe, Mariana Gross Rio de Janeiro, Thiago Roge Tocantins, ratings. Criticism. Some of the news aired by Jornal Nacional are criticized for not representing all points of view, manipulating news, and being sensationalist.